really actually put it into words, how special it is. Obviously, it's an individual accomplishment as far as being elected, as far as into the hall. But I think it speaks more for my teammates than more than myself. Particularly my offensive line, the guys I played with, my fullbacks and tight ends. It's pretty special.
How about best memory in this building, Deuce?
Best memory in this building is probably for myself is going to be the playoff game against Philadelphia. Obviously I know the 06 game as far as we opened the Superdome ranks right there. But, just that 06 game to be able to qualify for the first ever NFC Championship game for our franchise, and my first playoff game as a player. Doesn't get any better than that, and to be able to win it, that's what's special.
Any regrets about the knee injuries, and maybe you did a lot, but could have done even more?
Yeah, the regret is you wish you didn't have them. You wish you didn't have the injuries. I had a fairly successful career. But you always wonder if I didn't have those knee injuries, the ACLs for 2 years. How great of a player could I have been, or how productive of a player could I have been? But everything happens for a reason.
As it kind of look back, you had some time to kind of, your career has ended and you kind of look back. You just kind of look, maybe say, this kind of was the storybook kind of, existence I had for 8 years in the NFL.
Yeah, to be a guy that, from where I'm from, it was like, wow, you had a tremendous ride, and I was able to meet a lot of great people, great players, and it's relationships. You'll never forget the relationships. A lot of times you may have to go back and look at some of the tapes or look at some of those numbers, but it's the friendships and relationships that can never be taken away.
Just to be in the presence of a guy like Steve Gleason, know what he's battling and what he's already been through, and for him to step up there and crack jokes, that makes the rest of us seem kind of small.
Yeah, that's just Steve. He's always been that way, and that's one of the relationships that you speak of. Obviously everyone remembers the block punt that he has, but a lot of times people don't know the true person, and you get a glimpse of just the true person that he really is, and just how special he is as an individual. So for him to be battling what he's battling, obviously my heart goes out to him, and obviously a lot of prayers are going out to him. But he's still going to be himself, and that's what you admire so much about him.
Thank you, Barton. Congrats.
Thank you.